What's up? It's Marvin of the Miles Ahead podcast, and today I'm going to be giving my prediction for who I believe is going to win in the Eastern Conference between the Heat versus the Celtics. So I'm predicting that the Celtics are going to win this series in 6 games. I do think that the Heat, they do have the coaching edge and their exposure, but due to the lack of bench help and also it's just too many players that have to be dependent on. Whereas with the Celtics, on the other hand, they have more reliable players. Okay. Now, I do think that Jimmy Butler is definitely going to have himself a great series, but he does go up and down. And when he does go down, that means that he's expecting for the other players to show up, the Kyle Lowrys, the Kevin Love, the Gabe Vincent. They stepped up against the Knicks, but this is going to be a different story. Now, for the Celtics, on the other hand, they have two great wings in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I fully expect for them to show up, as well as Grant Williams to show up defensively and Marcus Smart to show up defensively as well. So I just think that it just comes down to the others. Okay. I do expect for Jason Tatum to show up and have himself a good series. We know that he's going to have a good series in the conference finals because he's been doing this throughout his whole career. But in the finals, that's when he's going to choke. But this is not the finals, this is the conference finals. And I'm just going to have to be going with the Celtics in 6 games. Now, as for the intangibles part, it's obvious that Jimmy Butler, he does have the greater intangibles, but Jaylen Brown, he also has very good intangibles for the team as well. Now, Jason Tatum, he doesn't have great intangibles. So that's why it's going to be a tough series. And I do expect for this series to actually be a lot more physical and for it to be 90 style of play. So that's my prediction for this series, Celtics in 6.